Welcome back to another episode of the Inquisitive Mamba podcast. Max, it's a pleasure to see you in person.
Yep.
We've been recording so many months away from each other. We've been recording online, but it's great to have you in person. So how's everything going?
Joe, I'm just happy to be here. It's good to see you in person now.
Yes, sir.
I'm just happy to see you.
Yeah, you're happy to see me. Well, you got the
I'm
Jamar.
speechless.
You got the Jamar Chase jersey on. I'm happy to see that.
Naturally.
Yeah, how are you feeling about this Bengals Chiefs game tomorrow?
I am nervous. We tend to do well against the Chiefs, but Jake Browning had the game of games last week and threw away everything. We need to win this game to have any chance at the playoffs, so I'd assume we would lose.
So is there any chance the Bengals can still get in the playoffs if they win tomorrow?
If they win tomorrow, yeah, 100%. If we win the next two games, we're like a 98% chance to be in.
Wow. Okay, and that's a big game tomorrow. It's in Arrowhead.
Yep.
And we saw the trash talk Jamar Chase was saying. Mm-hmm. Nobody can really guard him. They don't have anyone.
Well, who can guard Jamar Chase? No one can guard Jamar Chase one-on-one. Not even the best.
Well, I'm talking about tomorrow's game, though.
Yeah. Well, it's not.
Okay. So how are you feeling? Like your percentage, like your hopes, your beliefs about the tomorrow's game?
I believe we're going to get absolutely stomped.
Really? The way the Chiefs have been playing the past few weeks, the Chiefs are 1-3 in the last 4 games.
Yeah, but we're the Bengals. We'd lose.
Burrow head?
Yeah, it is Burrow.
Browning head?
I don't think so. I'd like
I
to
like
see
that one.
Yeah.
So what's your score prediction?
38-24.
Do you think the Bengals are going to score 24 points?
Yeah.
And the Chiefs are going to put up that many points?
Yeah.
They haven't put up that many points in weeks.
I know. Our defense is terrible, though.
All right, fair. All right, my score prediction, I am going to say the Chiefs win 20-10. I think the Kansas City Chiefs beat the Bengals 20-10.
I like that.
I mean, I haven't seen anything out of their offense the past few weeks.
Right.
So,
yeah.
Did you get a chance to catch that Christmas Day Raiders-Chiefs game?
I watched some of it, yep.
What did you think of it?
I thought the Raiders' defense was playing out of their minds. Like, seeing all the receivers get absolutely clamped and Patrick Mahomes have nothing to do.
Yeah.
And watching him whine on the sidelines like a little bitch he is some of my favorite things. It's my favorite thing to watch.
Yeah. So this one I really wanted to ask you. So this has kind of been floating around the NFL the past few weeks. We know the Chiefs are 1-3 in the last 4 games. Is Taylor Swift a distraction of the Chiefs as of late?
I don't think so. I can't imagine. I mean, it's a distraction to the fans watching, but there's no one thinking about Taylor Swift on the field. Maybe Travis Kelce, but he is. You think that's stopping him from getting the ball thrown to him?
No, but my biggest thing about Travis Kelce is, like I said a couple weeks ago, I think he's playing hurt. And even his trainer came out and said, yeah, I mean, Travis is, clearly, not 100%. He's been banged up this season. He missed the first game of the season against the Lions. I don't think he is 100% healthy. So I don't really think it has anything to do with Taylor Swift. I know the fans out there are, trying to say that, oh, is it a distraction? Is Taylor Swift a distraction? I really don't think so.
No, I don't think so either.
No. So the next topic I really want to talk about, and this one has been going on the past few weeks. I feel like this is really the storyline at the NFL this entire week, is the Russell Wilson drama in Denver. So how are you feeling about the whole Russell Wilson drama in Denver?
I mean, I am a massive hater of Russell Wilson. I think he's the fakest, lamest quarterback in the entire league. He consistently is an absolute fraud. Do I think the team is treating him properly? Probably not. Do I think he deserves it? Absolutely. He consists. What did he tweet about? Like, God's got me.
Yeah, God's got me,
dude. Like,
but what is he supposed to do in that situation, though?
Shut up.
You're being
and stop being a baby.
You're being railroaded by the franchise. You've played a really good year. Maybe not up the numbers that Russell Wilson's used to putting up back in Seattle, but he has 26 touchdowns, 8 interceptions, a 98.0 passer rating with 3,000 passing yards. And he helped with that huge win streak. So to sit here and say it's all Russell Wilson's fault, he deserves to be benched, for some people saying out there, is absolutely insane. I think Russell Wilson can still play in the league, and I think he's going to prove it next year when he leaves, because he's going to get cut. We all know about the financial situation there.
Yep.
But I think Sean Payton screwed him over, and I told you from the beginning of time, I don't think Sean Payton ever liked him. I really don't. We had this conversation a while ago. I don't think Sean Payton liked the whole office thing, and like you said, the whole diva thing, and it's all about me.
He's such a diva. I hate him so much.
But he's proven, he's proven himself, and this year he proved it. So,
well, good riddance. And I don't know where he's going next, but good riddance.
If you were to pick a team next year, if I were to give you these 4 teams, let's say the Patriots, the Raiders, the Commanders, or the Steelers, which team do you think he goes to?
Pats could use him.
Yeah, but they're going to want to pay a veteran QB like that. I think it could make sense, but even if you get Russell Wilson, what are you going to surround him?
But who else is going to pay him?
I think the Steelers could easily pick him up.
Do you think they'll pay him?
But okay, well, when we say
so.
like paying him, it's not going to be the money he's getting now. I wouldn't think, at least. But the numbers are saying otherwise, because if you go back and look, he actually has better numbers than Patrick Mahomes. Mahomes has 25 touchdowns, 13 interceptions on the year, and Russell Wilson's outperforming him numbers wise.
Why not the Pats? I think the Pats.
I think Russell Wilson to the Pats makes total sense. But what are you going surrounding him? What are you going to do there? You don't have any receivers. Your personnel group is not. It's not going to get. What is it going to get much better? Like Russell Wilson's going to turn all these guys into heroes?
No, but what are you going to do? You get heroes and then you have no quarterback.
You draft a young QB.
Okay.
I mean, like I said, I'm not against it, but I just don't think it makes a whole lot of sense. I think the Steelers can make sense because they already have weapons. They already have a good defense. They have Mike Tomlin. I think it can make total sense.
Sure.
So, yeah, Bengals Chiefs going to be a good one tomorrow. I'm excited
I
for that
cannot
one.
wait. What
How
time?
about I think it's the 4:25 game. How about the
Damn, I won't
Ravens
be
and
able
the
to watch.
Dolphins tomorrow? That's a big one.
Yeah, that's going to be a massive game. I am rooting for. I don't know if I really care. Is it deciding the playoff?
Well, it's all about the one seed. We all know Jalen Waddle's not playing tomorrow. He's out with the ankle injury.
Right.
But it's really going to come down to that one seed. If the Dolphins lose, they don't get it. If the Ravens win, they get it. If the Dolphins win, then they're tied for the one seed with the Ravens.
If the Dolphins win. Okay,
Yes.
yeah. I want the Dolphins to win then.
Why?
Because I am going to
yes.
I'm going to the Dolphins Bills game next weekend, and I want the Dolphins to be fighting for everything.
Yeah, so
I want it to all be on the line.
If the Bills and the Dolphins, well, actually no, if the Dolphins lose tomorrow and the Bills win, which they're most likely going to win, then the next game, the one you're going to, the Week 17 game, will be about the AFC East champion.
Yep.
Which is going to be a hell of a game.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Yeah.
I'll be there.
Yeah, it's going to be a great one. How about this one, though? We're a little bit about the NBA. Nikola Jokic is really not a fan of the fame that comes with being a superstar. So what did you think of that? He was on Michael Porter's podcast basically saying, like, I don't really care about...
Michael Porter has a podcast?
Yeah, every player has a podcast now. But he was basically saying, I don't really care about the whole fame. I really rather just go into basically darkness when I retire. So what do you think about that?
Yeah, that makes total sense. That seems like exactly what he would say. Like, why would you want...
It makes, Max,
fame is only an inconvenience for most people.
It makes total sense, but why are you on a podcast then? Like, you're all about...
You're growing your brand, right?
Yeah, you're not about the spotlight.
Well, is Michael Porter still his teammate?
Yes.
Yeah, he's his teammate.
No, I get it, but I'm saying, like, I just have never really seen Jokic really come out and speak in public, like, about this stuff. Like, you see like, little snippets of it and stuff, and he's like, I'll go to places and people will pull out their phones and stuff. Well, yeah, but that's what you sign up for.
And he's saying he's not a fan of that. What's wrong with that? That's not even controversial. No one's a fan of it.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying, but why you're on a podcast and you're bringing it up. So you're bringing attention to yourself already by being on a podcast.
Right, but I think he's also understanding that he's already the fame is already there. It's not like he's going to get rid of the fame whether he doesn't or does do the podcast.
No, I don't think so either. I mean, he's a very quiet guy anyways. So
yeah.
It doesn't really matter. I don't even think he'll last like.
I think as soon as he retires, he's going to go to Serbia and like do all the weird shit the Serbians do, like the horse racing and
That's
stuff.
That's what he does now.
Yeah, and he's going to be like the god of Serbia, along with Novak Djokovic, and like off into the sunset.
There's players and former players that have gone into like darkness, basically. I mean, you don't really hear of Brett Favre that much.
Bo Jackson.
Bo Jackson's another one. Barry Sanders, minus the Amazon documentary that just came out with him, the Prime documentary. Other than that, I mean, you don't really hear a lot of him. So Lawrence Taylor, I mean, there's a lot of players that really just kind of go into darkness.
Yeah.
So,
yep.
Yeah. How about a little bit about college football though? Georgia and FSU are playing today. Are you feeling like any bit of like excitement at all, even though Georgia's favored by 20 points?
I will watch. I will be
of course.
excited to watch.
Yeah.
We are starting an entire. It's not even the same team.
Right.
We have like 40 guys out.
Right.
It's going to be a completely different roster.
Yeah.
It's not even going to be the same roster. So.
Do you have any bit of hope though?
I don't even.
You don't even care.
I don't
much.
care.
Yeah.
I don't even care to hope. Like it doesn't matter.
No,
it's
it
not.
really
It's not.
doesn't.
It's not.
Doesn't mean anything.
FSU football that went 13-0 or whatever is not who's playing today. It's a completely different team. There's no skin in the game for me.
All right,
and this is meaningless. We could win or lose. What the fuck does it matter for the team?
Let's throw some logs into the fire here. If FSU wins this game, they beat Georgia, and they finish their undefeated season as a Power 5 team, do they deserve to claim themselves as national champions?
No,
like UCF did.
Dude, no one should ever do that. And if FSU does that, which we won't because we're not morons.
I don't know.
Joey, don't do this.
Come on.
If FSU wins, we're not claiming national championships, and no one should ever do that.
If they do, how are you going to feel?
I'll be well surprised.
Okay, all right.
But it doesn't matter.
You never know.
The game doesn't mean anything. I'm sure Georgia has just as many people out, too, that are going to the draft.
Georgia has 18 players in the transfer portal.
Yeah.
And Florida State has 24.
It's ridiculous.
So, I mean, it doesn't really mean a whole lot. But the New Year's Day games mean a whole lot more. The Alabama-Michigan game, the Texas and Washington game. So who's your pick for between Alabama and Michigan, and who's your pick between Texas and Washington? I'll give you mine.
Michigan is going to stomp Alabama.
Why do you think that?
Because Alabama has been
You're not an Alabama
terrible.
fan. Or you're not, you're,
I'm
you're
not
just,
this year. I mean,
right.
they've barely won any games. Like, all of the games they've won has been by 10 points.
But did they not beat Georgia?
And they beat Georgia.
There you go.
Certainly.
All right.
Michigan's going to stomp them.
All right, who's your Texas-Washington pick?
Texas.
And why?
I'm just not a fan of the Pac-12. I don't think they face the
Michael Penix
competition.
guy?
No, Michael Penix is good, but
All right,
Yeah, no.
let's say Washington goes, they win it all, right? Let's just say hypothetically they beat Texas and they beat the winner of Alabama and Michigan.
Like,
And-
if you
and
think about it,
what-
Washington was allowing 45 points to USC. USC is a 3-loss team. Like, that defense is going to have holes in it. Like, they're going to have problems.
A 3-loss team now, but
Yeah.
at that time, yeah. Well, I'm just saying. Okay, let's just say hypothetically, Washington goes all the way. They beat Texas, and then they beat the winner of the Alabama-Michigan game. And Penix and Washington win it all. Do you think Michael Penix deserved Heisman? Should he have gone Heisman if this happens all the way? Like, meaning if he wins.
Is Heisman not regular season?
It is, but I'm saying, like, just hypothetically, like, if we were going off of that, do you think he should have been?
But we're not going off of that.
I know.
You'd have
but I'm
to
just-
create
I'm
a
just
different award.
I'm just throwing it out there.
Let's call it the Joey Award because
Sure.
the Heisman doesn't account for the playoffs.
I know. Do you
Okay,
think
so the
it should?
Joey Award, do you
the
think he
Heisman-
should win the Joey Award?
Let's just say, do you think the
Monroe?
No, not me. Stop. Do you think?
Well, it's not. It's your award that you're making up.
I'm just throwing it out there. Like, let's just say if the rules were changed, right, and we were basing it off of the entire
Or
body
you made
of
your
the
own playoff
season.
Why don't we call it the Monroe Award?
I'll call it the Monroe Max.
Okay, the Monroe Max
Okay.
Award. Yes, Michael Penis should win the Monroe Max Award if he wins the national championship.
Okay.
But if not, Travis Hunter.
Really? No.
Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going my Alabama-Michigan prediction. My pick. I am going with the Alabama Crimson Tide to beat the Michigan Wolverines, and the reason why is the way Jalen Milroe has been playing these.
Oh,
past
I said
few
Travis
weeks.
Hunter. I meant Jordan Travis.
Okay. All right. Stop. Alabama-Michigan prediction. I'm going with the Alabama Crimson Tide to beat the Michigan Wolverines. I think it's going to be a dogfight.
Nope.
I think it's going to be a great game.
Nope.
Saban and Harbaugh,
No.
two great coaches. But I have Alabama winning in a very close game. It's going to be a bloodbath, and I got Alabama winning that
I think it's going to be 48-3.
No. You want to put money on that?
No.
Texas and Washington. I have Texas beating Washington. I think Texas is too much. I think they're just a little bit better of a team. They got the edge against Penix and Washington. But Penix and Washington were underdogs against Oregon, and they played really well in two games that they weren't even supposed to win. Everyone had Oregon beating Washington, so don't sleep on Washington as well. I think they're going to be two good games. I'm really hoping not for blowouts, but I'm excited for the New Year's Day games. So, yeah. But how about this one, though? A little bit of pop culture, some New Year's stuff. People are paying outrageous prices to watch the New Year's ball drop at Applebee's in Times Square. You ready for these prices, Max?
Let's hear it.
All for the low price of $6.50 per person. Would you pay that much to go to an Applebee's to watch the ball drop in Times Square?
Joe, we have a much better ball here in Fort Myers,
But I'm
Florida
just saying,
to watch.
would you do that if you were in New York City?
I'm
if you
getting to
lived
that.
there?
Why would I do that when I could go?
If you lived in New York City, would you
No,
do
I would
that?
fly to Fort Myers and watch the ball
Relax.
drop in downtown Fort Myers.
Actually, though, like if you lived in New York City, would you do that?
If I lived in New York City, why would I be going to Applebee's?
Right.
And they
Why-
don't even go to Times Square. And if you live in New York City, like,
Why would you be in charge? I mean, that's an insane price to charge. Wouldn't you agree?
of course,
But then people are going to pay it too,
Of
which
course.
is insane. At Applebee's,
yeah,
you can go anywhere other than Applebee's, and you're going to pay that price.
yeah. Don't
I think
watch
that's
Ryan
insane.
Seacrest on TV. You'll be fine.
Or
free.
the Dick Clark show,
Yeah,
the music action.
or just come to Fort Myers, Florida. Go downtown, and you'll see everything you
You're
need.
going to love this one. Joe Burrow breaks his social media silence with just 4 words about aliens. Did you see that?
No,
Yeah, so Joe Burrow tweeted, "Show me the aliens." What did you think of that? Now that I'm just telling you about it.
I had no idea. I did not know.
Yeah,
I'd like to
tweeted
see
it
the
too.
aliens as well. I'm on Joe Burrow's side.
Do you think aliens are real?
I think
I want to hear this. I'm ready. This is a good one.
aliens are the fact aliens do exist.
Where do they-
there is
where?
no the vast expanse of space.
Okay.
Whether or not they visited our Earth is up for debate. But
Do you think they're
out
real,
in the
though?
infinite universe there is organisms, whether they're like Intellectual or not, that's also up for debate. It could be bacteria. But alien organisms, 100, factually exist. There's an infinite universe. They're out there.
Okay.
Whether they made it here, I don't know. Probably not.
I don't think so. All right, let's say, okay. So you think aliens are real then?
I know they are.
So you think that there's other humans then, basically living on another planet?
No, I just said I don't know what they are. They could be bacteria. They could be tiny. Whether they visited us, that's up for debate. But there's 100% other life.
Yeah, true. I never even got a chance to ask you, how was your Christmas?
It was awesome, Joe. I got a water bottle.
Yeah, and you got those cool little Nas X Crocs. You might have to show those
here,
off.
I'll show them.
Come on, show them off. Look at those. What did you think when you got those?
I was super excited.
Yeah.
It's all I've ever wanted is little Nas X Crocs.
I didn't even know they made those.
Me either.
Yeah, those are pretty cool.
Yeah, my cousin Kyle said, "Yeah, I just wanted to get you something you would never buy for yourself," and he was right.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought those were pretty cool. So, how about this one though? Tommy DeVito got benched against the Eagles, and Tommy DeVito says about his benching: "When you're up, everybody loves you. When you're down, everybody hates you." What did you think of that?
I think it's the dumbest move ever for the Giants because the Giants are getting more publicity than they have in since Eli Manning retired.
Yeah.
Like they could lose the rest of the games. They're already in a terrible they're already mathematically eliminated from the playoffs.
Correct.
Like weeks ago. So all of the fans love Tommy DeVito. No one gives a crap about Tyrod Taylor.
Nope.
Go play Tommy DeVito. Let the season finish.
Right.
Like let the fans have some fun.
Yeah, I mean, I don't understand the move of bringing in Tyrod Taylor and like just benching DeVito like out of the blue like that. It was so random, like because we were sitting actually watching the game, Giants and the Eagles, and we're like, "Whoa, DeVito's gone. Did he get hurt? Nope, he got benched." So
dumb.
I don't know. I thought
super
it was
dumb.
tough.
What are you trying to win? If anything, you want to lose games in this part of the season.
If anything, you want to keep him in more for more publicity and more attention to the Giants.
You're just saying what I just said. I just said that.
You did. But you know what I mean? Like at the same time, you want to keep him in. And
it doesn't matter if you win at this point. Just go freaking let Tommy play. Let the fans have some fun, and then figure it out next year in the offseason. Maybe get Russell Wilson on the free agent block.
Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
Hey, I wouldn't. Yeah, because the Broncos are going to cut him. You're going to like this one though. This is the first season the Lions and the Browns have both had 10+ wins since 1953. Isn't that insane?
Yep.
Because the Browns are 11-5 and the Lions are 11-4. And the Lions actually play the Cowboys tonight, which is going to be a hell of a game. But isn't that insane?
Yeah, I cannot believe the Browns keep winning. It's like so insane to me. The AFC North is like an absolute pain in the ass.
The last time this happened, they both made the championship game that year with the Lions winning 17-16. So those two teams played each other in the championship game. I'm pretty sure that QB was Otto Graham, if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember the Lions QB, but I'm pretty sure that was Otto Graham.
Was the quarterback when
for
they
the Browns,
won all their championships.
When they won like 10 championships. That's insane. We weren't even like a thought. But that's just crazy to think the Lions and Browns have been that
Our parents
bad.
weren't even a thought.
I know.
Literally, our parents weren't even a thought at that time.
That's insane when you think about it. The Browns and the Lions have
My grandparents were 15.
That's insane. When you think about it. That was that long ago. They were that good.
My grandpa was growing up in Cleveland, watching them do it, or Columbus.
That's
I guess.
insane. When you think about it, you're gonna love this one though. Chiefs tight end Travis Kelce has appeared in more commercials during NFL games so far this season than any other celebrity. What do you think of that? He's been in 375 commercials through December 11th, and he's had some declines this season. So what do you think about Travis Kelce airing in all these commercials?
He's hot right
celebrities.
now. He's hot. Well, you gotta play the hot hand.
But this was even before the Travis Kelce Taylor Swift stuff. So he was airing in these commercials beforehand. So
then he started dating Taylor Swift, and he became even hotter.
Yeah, I think it's insane when you think about it though.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense. You want to. People watching the NFL know who Travis Kelce is, so you put him in your commercials.
If you go to places now and you like you just say like the Taylor Swift like Travis Kelce stuff, if you refer to the Taylor Swift's boyfriend on the Chiefs, they know who he is. They don't know who he is as Travis Kelce.
Yes, they do, Joe.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
No.
Swifties?
They do now. I'm saying like just people in general. They know more about Taylor Swift than Travis Kelce. I'm saying like if you say Travis Kelce.
I think people would know who Travis Kelce is.
I don't know.
Okay.
We should.
We'll go a man on the street interview and we'll ask
if
anyone knows who Travis Kelce is.
You want to do that?
Yeah, let's do it.
I'm totally down.
Okay.
All right. How about this one though? I really like this one. Where is it here? I gotta find it. Patriots. Bill Belichick names his top 5 players for his all-time team. It was Tom Brady, Rob Gronkowski, Lawrence Taylor, Rodney Harrison, and Matthew Slater. You probably don't even know who Matthew Slater is.
Nope.
He's the special teamer they've had for years. Do you think it was weird that he left off some notable names there?
I mean, he left off every notable name.
Yeah,
There's
do you
only
think-
5 players.
I know.
You can't
I mean,
name
Gronk, of course,
everyone.
Gronk, Brady, and Lawrence Taylor, of course.
Yeah.
But like, do you? I mean, I don't know. I thought that was kind of no Edelman, no Vince Wilfork.
Edelman on the best of all time?
For
what are you
his-
talking
for-
about?
for the Patriots and the Giants.
Yeah,
players
but
he's
greatest
coached,
players of all time.
that he's coached.
Dude, Edelman is not. I mean,
I mean,
Randy Moss. Why would you not say Randy
Right,
Moss
you
over
could put-
Edelman? Edelman is
put
not the
Randy Moss on
greatest
there.
player he's ever coached. It's not even close.
I'm just saying, like he could be on that list. He could be on the list.
What,
He put Matthew Slater on there.
Okay, where
Okay,
is
Randy Moss wasn't on there. Vince Wilfork. I mean, there's a lot of names.
So you put who does he take off to put Vince Wilfork in there?
Matthew Slater.
Okay,
Yeah,
he likes Matthew Slater.
because he's a special teams guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Okay.
I mean, there's plenty of other players.
Okay,
that could have been
so
on
who do you want to put on there for his opinion?
there. Instead of Matthew Slater, I think Willie McGinnis you could put on there.
What,
Ty
you're going to
Law.
put Willie McGinnis on there and leave all
Matthew
those other guys
Slater?
off?
Willie McGinnis, a 3-time Super Bowl champion for the
Yeah,
Patriots.
but you're not going to put Julian Edelman on?
I'm going to put Willie McGinnis over Edelman.
Okay. So there you go. You just did the exact same thing. You left all these people off. There's only 5 spots, Joe.
Yeah, I know. I'm
You
just
can't
saying
put everyone.
I know, but Matthew Slater over like Ty Law. All right, I'm just saying. I don't know. I thought it was a weird list.
It's not a normal list.
It's not, but he's also Bill Belichick. So.
Yeah. And he can do what he wants.
Absolutely. Oh, you're gonna love this one, Max. Oh my gosh. So Tony Romo got roasted for his Christmas Day performance during the Raiders Chiefs. So he messed up again, Max.
What did he do?
He said, and his wife loves it. I mean, girlfriend Tony Romo on Taylor Swift's applauding Travis Kelce's catch, and he messed up again. And people were going insane on social media. Can Tony Romo please get fired? Can my Christmas gift come early this year so Tony Romo can get fired?
I don't
Remember how you
understand.
were saying a few weeks ago how you were like he's been really bad?
Yeah.
People are like mad.
I don't understand why anyone cares about the commentators. What does it matter if he slips up?
Well, I mean,
Doesn't change the
he's
game.
one, no, but he's the one like directing the game from commentating wise.
And you're upset that somebody
I'm not
said
upset. I don't care. It's just fun. But you know how
stupid.
people are.
Yeah, people are idiots.
People like to bicker and banter back and forth and complain about commentators, and they act like commentating is so easy, but it's not. So, but I don't know. You were talking about the Tony Romo thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
He messed up again, though. I mean, that's like you messing up on a shoot.
Yeah. I mean,
It's not. You can't let it happen.
I don't know.
You know. So, but yeah, I thought that one was really interesting. And Jim Nance goes, "You've been down that road with that one before."
Yep.
So, yeah, I mean, I think that really kind of does it. Unless,
All right, Joe, I'm glad we got to record in person. Maybe we can do
Me
one more
too.
before you leave.
Oh wait, I think we might need like one more like hot topic.
What are they?
What are we thinking? I don't know, something. Oh, this was one I saw. I wrote this down earlier. The Duke's Mayo Bowl. There was a Mayo Bowl, and before I forget who Duke was playing, but before the bowl game, the fans were like chugging mayo out of like the bottles. What do you think of that? Are you a mayo guy?
Yeah.
You like mayo?
Yeah, I drink a glass of mayo every morning.
Yeah. Okay. What do you Will Levis now? Mayo in your coffee?
Yeah, I drink a glass of mayo every morning.
disgusting.
I think everyone should start their day with 1 glass of mayo.
Okay, relax.
Yeah, just sip down a glass of mayo.
That's disgusting. I know you don't.
It's
do
good.
that.
It's high calorie dense. Like it's really good to get your calories in for the day. Yeah, it's nice.
Do you think if you went to a bowl game and the Mayo Bowl, would you be doing that? Would you
Yeah.
be chugging mayo like that?
I do it every day, Joe.
You don't. I don't even think you have mayo in the fridge. You might.
That's because I drank it all.
You might. You're a mayo guy like that though.
Yeah.
Actually.
Every morning.
Oh my God, that's gross. I can't believe you do that. Man. Last one though.
I'm not the only one.
America's game of the week. The Dolphins and the Cowboys. The Christmas Eve game, or the Sunday game. Excuse me. With 31.5 million viewers. That's insane.
Yep, that's insane.
Yeah, America's Game of the Week currently ranks as the most watched program in all of television since 1995.
Football,
and
man.
The Raiders Chiefs Christmas Day game on CBS Sports and Nickelodeon had 29 plus million viewers. It was the most Christmas Day watched game since 1989. I think I know why that game was the most watched game. I think you know why.
Yep.
Yeah, Taylor Swift.
That's why.
Yep, exactly.
The Swifties are tuning in.
I know they are.
All right, Joe.
You think that does it?
That's it.
All right, that does it. Inquisitive Mamba podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and YouTube. Have a happy new year. Ring in the new year. Let's keep going.
Let's go.